Do you ever have a day where you feel like you're just defeated? Like, you just want to, like, curl up and, well, not die, but just, like, not feel like shit. That's basically how I feel today. I got my hair cut, and honestly, I look like I have a fucking egg for a head. And I recently did some songwriting. I'm helping this girl, do singing, so I write songs for her and all. And for a while, I thought that, like, I was pretty good at it, and when it actually came to producing the actual song, it just made me feel even shittier, The thing is that it's okay to feel shit sometimes, Like, it's okay to feel like a complete fucking shitbag. But you can't box yourself into it as such, And you kind of just have to, like, get on, move on. Like, yeah, I feel shitty, but that, like, shouldn't ruin my day. Like, I went to the cupboard and ate, like, 1,000,000 fucking cookies today. That was great. I watched YouTube videos. I found this channel called Me Too, or We Are Me Too or something. I'll leave a link to it down in the description below. And it's all about, like, Latinos and, like, Latino families and all, and I find it, like, really funny. So yeah, I guess, I don't know. And I know I was supposed to, like, be posting videos and all, or was it, podcast, and I had scripts done out and everything, and I realized after a while, like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be on a script and almost have to say certain things. I want to just say, like, what's on my mind. Now I've run out of things to say that I don't have the scripts. So, I think I might as well just tell you a story or something, So basically, like, when we were kids, me and my brother, Miguel, we'll call him Miguel for the purpose of the story, there was these, like, we used to go down and play at these, like, this house. Okay, I'm gonna start this fucking story again because it's getting way too confused. Basically, there was these kids who lived down the street from us, and me and my brother Miguel used to, like, go to play at their house. And when I say these kids were wild, I mean they were fucking wild. Like, literally, the oldest guy was, like, a year younger than Miguel, and Miguel's, like, 3 years younger than me, and we'll call him John for the purpose of this story. And basically, he used to take off his clothes and wear nothing but a shirt and run around the entire fucking house, and it was, like, literally the most disturbing thing ever. And he had 2 younger sisters. The youngest, we'll call her Beth, was always in the fucking sink. I don't know what was with this girl in sinks, and, like, she was either taking a bath in them or just chilling in them or, like, doing something. And, like, we were allowed to do we did, like, a lot of crazy fucking shit in this house, and, like, I've forgotten, like, so much of it, but, like, I remember, like, one time we started throwing beer bottles. Like, we went around to, like, the side of the house, and there was, like, this, like, stash of, like, beer bottles everywhere. So we literally just picked them up, and we just fucking threw them on the ground, and they made a big smash sound. And I remember my mom came to pick us up, and they found us right inside the house throwing beer bottles. Bear in mind, this, like, I must have been 7, so Miguel must have been 4, and, like, this means that there was 2, because John and his other sister, we'll call her Rebecca, were there, and, like, so this is, like, probably, like, a 7-year-old, a 4-year-old, or that wouldn't make sense, but anyway, you know what I mean. A lot of small fucking children throwing beer bottles on the ground and laughing. So, like, we got in so much fucking trouble over that. And my mom, like, told me that, like, she was giving out to us, saying that she could hear, like, the sound of glass breaking coming down the street to collect us. And, like, it was just the funniest thing ever. And I remember the funniest thing ever. I'm gonna first tell it from Miguel's point of view, and then my point of view, because, like, it's literally the funniest story that I've ever heard, and, like, I've told all my friends this. I've told, like, all my friends and their sister, and their brother, and their cousin, and their dog. You know, like, it's that kind of story that you just need to get out there. Basically, my brother... So let me, like, set the scene first. John was up on the bunk bed, and he was up in the top bunk, you know, just, like, lying there chilling or whatever. I think they were, like, playing some game. And my brother Miguel, like, climbs up the ladder, and he's halfway up the ladder, and he realizes that he needs to take a shit. So he pulls down his pants, like, while he's on the ladder. Like, I don't know how, like, I don't know, like a kid, I don't know, somewhere between, like, 4 and, like, he could have even been 6. I don't fucking know. I don't remember. Like, this has been, like, blocked out of my memory for ages. He took a shit on the rung of the ladder, and it was, like, not like on the part where you put your foot, but, like, on the part, like, you know, like, literally from the side, hanging horizontally off the fucking rung. And, like, I don't know, like, if, like, this fucking acrobatic shit Olympics or whatever, cause, like, how the hell do you manage that? Let alone a child do that? And he just continued as normal. He said he just, like, John noticed, but he didn't say anything. And I have to be really quiet, though, because, like, my family doesn't know that I'm recording this. So they're probably thinking that I'm crazy right now. But anyway, basically, John's dad comes in, and the first thing he sees is just the shit, like, fucking hanging from the ladder. Like, I don't, like, oh my god. And he's just, like, shocked for words, like, wait, what happened? Like, who did that and all? And John just goes, Miguel. Like, literally fucking blonde. Like, if this was, like, a court case, like, Judge Judy, like, she'd have her fucking verdict straight away, you know? And he starts calling for John's mom. My mom was actually, like, over at the house. She was having coffee down with John's mom. And that's when I come into the story. I was in Rebecca's room, probably knowing me, I was probably playing with dolls or something, you know, fucking fabulous queen at, like, 9 years old. And we just saw, like, there was, like, commotion and all, like, John's mom and my mom, like, went into John's room. And me and Rebecca walked in, and it was, like, legit. I just gave away her name. I'm going to have to censor that. John's mom got a wife and literally the fucking queen she was, scooped it into like a diaper bag, and I'm just like, yes bitch, slay. And my mom was like so embarrassed. She's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, like he doesn't usually do this. And like John's mom, like in fairness to her, was just like, you know, oh it was an accident, happens to everyone and all this stuff. And so basically, that's the story of how my brother did a horizontal shit that hung off the rung of a ladder. You know what, I actually feel better talking about that. I don't know. I'm probably gonna just put this up tomorrow, and I just want to put it on the podcast, like, that. Wait, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I just want to mention that, like, I'm not gonna have a schedule for these podcasts. Like, I'm going back to school. Wait, just like I need to burp. That was a good one. Like, it wasn't a great one, but it was like a really throaty one. And so basically, I'm not gonna have a schedule with this podcast. This is my fucking podcast, my time to vent. Now, I'm also working super hard to like hide my identity and all this stuff. Like, so this is why I have like the heavy American accent and all, and whatever. So just leave a comment below, like, telling your opinion. Like, do you want me to do like another story time? But like, I don't know how many story times I'm gonna be able to do, because like, you know, I don't want to give away like personal information. Like, if my family hears the story, they might find out. But yet again, like, it's like a YouTube podcast about a closeted gay high schooler. Like, when is that ever gonna come up in there, like, recommended on YouTube? Like, hella fucking freeze over before that happens. So just tell me in the description below, like, or in the comments below, what you want to hear about, what fucking shit you want to hear about. And at the end of every podcast, I'm also going to do a like quick little like recommendation, like song of the week, month, year, I don't know. Basically, my song for this podcast is Hymn by Kesha. I'll insert a little like clip of it at the end. But anyway, I hope you have a nice day. You know, think positive. You know, be nice to yourself. You know, say, listen, today, you know what? I've been on a, treat yourself. Be nice to yourself. Be nice to others. I'm Alex, and I've said my piece. Also, I definitely stole that off Joanna's rants, and you should really go look her up. I'll put a link in the description below.